Ranking the best running backs in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be updating my running back one. Before we get into the new cards, we do have to re-rank the old cards, and I think it's just as simple as everyone comes down a single tier. And for me, this is what the tier list is looking like, but I will say I think Derrick Henry and also Marshawn Lynch, I think they should be right here. I think I was really sleeping on Derrick Henry. Also Marshawn Lynch, it's not that I was sleeping on him, but he is better than everyone in B, so I'm going to go ahead and lean him in the A tier. And now we have a card that we already previously ranked, but we did get another team captain update, and that's going to be 80 overall Franco right here. Now he is up to a 90 overall, and he's still only 87 speed with 89 acceleration. It's just they're doing this card a little bit dirty from a speed standpoint. Has really good break tackle, has decent short route running now with 72, and again gets every single team chem. I think on a theme team 89 speed, is that worth it over the other team captains? I would go ahead and say no. And from an ability standpoint, he again can't really get anything like crazy, right? For me, I think this card is just like like okay, maybe could see him B tier, but he just doesn't get the good abilities like Fred Taylor can still get a jukebox. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and put him C tier. And after that, we got a bunch of 82 overall angry run cards, and for the most part I think the same thing of almost all of them, and that is that I don't think they are bad free cards. First one we got right here is Chris Brooks, 6'1", 223, 87 speed. Not really any great like ball carrier moves, not really great catching, not really great short route running. It just is straight up 87 speed at 6'1". I don't think this is a bad budget option for me. He once again is going to go ahead and go into the C tier. He once again is going into the C tier. Now he's more like bottom end, but again, I don't mind him for a budget. Right after that, we get 82 overall D'Onta Foreman with 86 speed, 85 agility, 6'1", 235 this time, and this time has 81 break tackle. This time 73 short route running as well. So it's a little bit more than just speed, but again, as a free card, I don't really mind it. So for me, D'Onta Foreman is going to go ahead and go into this C tier once again, right by Chris Brooks. Pretty much every single week, we're going to be getting a good running back with that angry runs promo, because this card right now, Jahmyr Gibbs, he's actually up to an 86 overall and he has 90 speed. I think the free angry run player with that boost every week is going to be at least an A tier card. So you can really just keep cycling your running back, not really spend a lot on them unless you want a jukebox or something like that. But this card, 86 speed, 86 agility, 5'9", 199, and this time 86 change direction, 81 break tackle. Again, very, very solid for a budget. It's not really like great, right? But for a free card, for a budget card, I don't mind it. Again, going C tier. And right after that, we get Brian Robinson Jr. right here, the most favored promo, 83 overall with 82 speed, 84 acceleration, 6'2", 224, has 80 break tackle, but the speed just really isn't there. 82 speed at this point is just unusable for me. Brian Robinson gonna go ahead and go in this F tier. And pretty similar thing with Kareem Hunt, team of the week card right here. 83 speed just really isn't that great. He's 5'11", 210, also does have 82 break tackle and 70 catching, but again, 83 speed just really is not it for me. He's going to go ahead and go in the F tier. After that, we do get Jerome Ford, this time with 85 speed, 86 acceleration, 5'11", 211, doesn't hit 80 break tackle. For me, this is a card I guess you could argue in the D tier, but once again, for me, he is going to go ahead and go F. Just think that speed is just a little bit too low at this point. Doesn't really have like great break tackle to make up for it. And Gus Edwards right here, 84 speed, 80 acceleration, 6'1", 238. This is a card that once he gets a really good card, he's going to be really good. Like a Gus the Bus 2.0 for Madden 23. And again, 85 trucking, 80 break tackle, just really just is not good at this point. For me, he is also going in this F tier. All right, to that, we got a pretty interesting card right here. We got Marshawn Lynch, 85 overall. You could potentially get this card for free. If you have your Amazon Prime linked to your EA account, you can get rewards like this every single month. There's a choice between him or Jared Allen. Honestly, I would go Jared Allen. But this card, if you did want to choose him, 5'11", 215, 85 speed, 86 acceleration. This time has 83 break tackle. Pretty solid stats like across the board. The speed isn't great though. So for me, I don't think he's a great card. For me, he's just going to go ahead and go like in this D tier. And right after that, we get Breece Hall with 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 5'11", 220, has 82 break tackle, pretty good change of direction as well. Not really any catching or short route running, and from an ability standpoint, he can't get anything great like a jukebox or anything like that. And that's the reason why for me, he's not going to be B tier. For me, I think again, very similar to things of like him and Frank Gore. I think he is relatively solid. Don't think he's the best running back in the game. Just again, okay. After that, we do get Travis Etienne with 88 speed, 90 acceleration is actually really, really nice. 5'10", 215. This time 82 break tackle. Doesn't really offer you much as a receiver. And once again, from an ability standpoint, he can't get anything too great from an ability standpoint once again. I mean, Travis Etienne, this might be a bad take, you might disagree. but I think he's slightly better than Breece Hall and Frank Gore. Like, he's in a weird spot. It's either he's top in the C or like bottom in the B, and I'm gonna lean bottom in the B. I think this card is really, really solid. I like him more than Breece. I like him more than Frank Gore. And now for the rest of the video, we only have 90 overall. The first one up right here is Dolphins great Chris Brooks with 90 speed, 87 acceleration. Again, 6'1", 223. This time 90 break tackle. And if we take a look at the abilities he can get, right, from an X Factor standpoint, can get that angry runs X Factor, can get unstoppable jukebox, unstoppable RB app, can get wrecking ball for 0 AP, and finally can get things like arm bar and bulldozer. This was one of the worst running backs I have used all year long. Like, I'm not saying he's a trash card, but given how good I thought he was going to play, he did not live up to that expectation for me. And for that reason, I'm putting him B tier. Now, from a stat standpoint, he's A tier, potentially S tier, but having played with this card, he played so awful for me. I noticed a lot of times, like Derrick Henry, he falls forward. I don't think Chris Brooks fell forward for me once. Yeah, I got rid of him pretty fast on my team. And you might disagree with this take, but I run a Dolphins team. I think Arian Foster is better than this card. Again, you might disagree with me on that because all the stats point towards Chris Brooks. Now, right after that, we do get a fullback right here. We get Adam Prentice with 87 speed, 87 acceleration. Has pretty good actual fullback stats, but let's take a look at like the route running and stuff. He has 86 catching, which is nice, and has 80 short route running. And from an ability standpoint, can get things like RB app, matchup nightmare. For me, very similar to like an Andrew Beck. For me, he's very similar to like an Andrew Beck, might even be a little bit better. For me, he's going to be top in the B tier again. He doesn't really make the A tier for me, but I think he is. If you were to play him at running back, I think he could get the job done. Now, after that, we get team of the week, Josh Jacobs right here with 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 5'10", 220. Has 90 break tackle, 93 change of direction, 90 juke, and doesn't really offer you much as a receiver. And from an ability standpoint, he can get jukebox potentially. I don't want to say he's a sleeper, but he is very good in this game. I'm going to slightly lean S tier for him. Now, he might be bottom in the vest, but I really like this card. I think he's better than everyone in A. And right after that, we get Jahmyr Gibbs. Has 91 speed, 89 acceleration, 92 agility. He's 5'9", 199, and has 91 break tackle, good catching, good short route running, good, not bad medium route running either. Overall, this card is really, really great. Is he worth his price though is the question, and I would go ahead and tell you no, but he's a great card. Angry runs X Factor, unstoppable backfield master, unstoppable jukebox, wrecking ball, pretty similar to Chris Brooks, and from an ability standpoint, can get jukebox, can even get human joystick as well. I really like Gibbs' card. I just don't think he's worth his price. He is still S tier for me, but again, from a price standpoint, I think there are even better running backs. And right after that, we got D'Onta Foreman right here with 91 speed, 6'1", 235, has amazing break tackle, really good short route running as well. And again, from an ability standpoint, angry runs for 3, unstoppable bruiser, unstoppable jukebox, wrecking ball for 1, and he can get the jukebox, he can get the RB apprentice. For me, D'Onta Foreman is another pretty easy addition to this S tier, and him versus Gibbs, I would slightly lead D'Onta Foreman, but he does have a little bit more weight on him, and he still gets a really good juke animation, so I would say he's a little bit better than Gibbs. After that, we get legend right here, Adrian Peterson with 91 speed, has solid catching, good short route running as well, 88 break tackle, but from an ability standpoint, it gets kind of crazy. Can get the evasive legend X Factor, which I don't think this is hard to activate at all, and you could potentially get evasive for 0 AP. Also can get jukebox, he can get the human joystick, and he can just straight up get evasive. For me, Adrian Peterson is an easy addition to this S tier, and I would place him above D'Onta Foreman. I would place him right here at number 1 right now. For the majority of the video, didn't have Alvin Kamara's card pictured. Almost somehow forgot about him, but Alvin Kamara right here, 91 speed, 90 acceleration. He's 5'10", 215. This time, 88 break tackle, but what makes him, in my opinion, yes, I am just going to spoil it already, I think he is the best running back in the game because of that 85 catching, 85 short route running. He is perfect for what I want my running back to do. And if we take a look at his abilities right here, he's the first running back in the game to get backfield mismatch. He can get jukebox as well. I think this Kamara card is absolutely amazing. For me, he is my number 1 running back. And finally right here, we got Kenneth Walker with 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 92 change of direction. Kenneth Walker cards all year long to me have felt super, super smooth. Has 70 catching as well, 91 trucking. I love Kenneth Walker cards. When he gets an upgrade, I think he's always one of the better running backs in the game. For me, I think he's, is he above or below Adrian Peterson? This is what my updated best running back tier list is looking like in Madden 24. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? And if you guys did enjoy this video, you want to stay updated with the best cards in Madden, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys want to watch me use some of these cards live, hit that noti bell on YouTube to be notified when I'm live over here, or check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with the follow. We have been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you do not feel like heading over to Twitch though, and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here because I rank the best quarterbacks in Madden 24.